children and adults are very different. And kids make me laugh. Kids are challenging. There's always something new to learn from them. And I love to see how they get so excited about learning new topics and, learning a new word or something.
Hi, good evening.
Hi, how are you?
Doing well. So thank you. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. And what's your name?
My name is Anand Raj.
I'm,
And what's your name?
yes, I'm Leslie. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Leslie.
Thank you. Yes.
So
Where
where
are
are
you?
you from?
Oh, I was going to ask you the same thing. I live in the United States. Where are you from?
I'm from India.
And so is this your first time on Cambly?
No, it's not my first time.
Oh,
I have
okay.
been here since 2020.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you've been here a couple of years then. That's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you recently come back after being gone for a while?
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm here since 2020 regular, right? I kind
Uh-huh.
of, I had left it for 3, 4 months once, but since then I'm regular here.
Oh, nice. Good. And do you feel like your English is improving by being on Cambly for a couple of years?
See, like it is language, and when you are practicing, it definitely improves. So
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that. So I've been practicing since 2020, so it has been kind of, yeah, it is improving. But to be honest, I'm here to just be in practice, right? Kind of, if I will leave this platform, then I will forget about English. So kind of,
Mm-hmm.
this platform reminds me that I have to work on my English. So that's why
Yeah.
I have subscription of Cambly.
That's great. Fantastic. It's a great place to be. You can meet people from all over the world and, learn new things and practice English at the same time. It's
Yeah.
very good.
So since when you have been teaching here?
I've been with Cambly a little over 2 years now. Yeah, so it's been a while. I usually
Yeah.
teach children. So I started off teaching adults when I first started with Cambly. And then about a month later, I started teaching children. And so since then, I've been teaching primarily kids on Cambly. But when I have extra time, I open it up to everyone if I have some extra
Okay,
time.
so why did you choose to teach children?
Yeah, I love working with children. Children and adults are very different. And kids make me laugh. Kids are challenging. There's always something new to learn from them. And I love to see how they get so excited about learning new topics and, learning a new word or something like that. So, yeah, I'm very passionate
Got it.
about working with
Yes,
kids.
yes, got it, got it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the truth. Like, children are very exciting. Yeah, they are just simple, so you can have fun, you can have everything with them. But
Yeah.
adults are once adult, they are kind of boring, you know, most of the adults. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when we become adults, we take on a lot of responsibilities and a lot of pressure in the world, and in our lives. And so you're right, kids are very energetic and innocent, and they're just like fascinated by new things and they're excited to tell you about those things.
And
It's
today's adults are way more serious than any other adults in this world, right? I mean, on this planet. So
yeah.
yes, you are absolutely right. Anyway,
Yeah.
what do you do apart from Cambly? Do you have other jobs?
Yeah, so actually, I just work on Cambly right now. I've been doing that for the past 2 years, and at first it was a full time job, and then kind of like maybe the past year or so, it's just been pretty part time. So actually, I start a new job next week, so I'm excited about that. And so I'll be working for a company that provides services to kids with autism. And so I'll be working remotely, doing some kind of behind the scenes work, working with scheduling and stuff like that. So yeah, so I'm gonna just be
Okay.
working really part time on Cambly starting next week because I'll start a new job.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what are you gonna do behind the like scene?
Behind the scenes, yeah, it's a good question. So I will be responsible for making sure that the staff members and the
Hmm.
patients that their schedules are all organized and matched up. So I'm in charge of scheduling.
So kind
Yeah.
of managing work, management.
Yeah. So, and I get to work from home still. So I'm excited about that. It will be very cool. Yeah. What do you do?
Okay.
Are you a student or do you work?
Actually, I run an institute. I own a coaching institute.
Oh, tell me more about it.
Yeah, it is kind of tutoring center. So students in India, they prefer to go to tutoring center nowadays after their school. So they
Okay.
come after their school every day at my tutoring center, and we teach them subjects like mathematics, physics, chemistry, bio, all these subjects at our
Yeah.
tutoring center.
Wow, that's fantastic. And so it's just children that are in this place, is that
No,
right?
they are not children. They are kind
Oh,
of adolescent, age group
oh,
12 to 18,
oh,
19.
cool. Yeah, that's fantastic. And how did you think to start this company?
Kind of, uh, I thought of, I started working in my career. So I thought like I felt especially that I could teach well. So I started teaching. The story goes back to 2017, So kind of it was 2017 when I started and established my institute. So I was looking for a job, and I thought of starting something of my own, and I started teaching students. When I had started, I was all alone, but later on, yes, I could feel one thing that it is kind of lots of tasks, so I need some people, and I hired some tutors for my institute.
Wow, that's fantastic. Very cool. So what are your main responsibilities when you're
My main
there?
responsibilities are right now taking care of everything, kind of managing my own institute,
Mm-hmm.
and I am also teaching them chemistry. So
Ah,
I'm a tutor and manager, like kind of managing task is in my hands.
yeah,
I
that's
have to
great.
take care of everything right now. I don't have any assistant to take care of classes and everything. So
Yeah.
I'm doing everything on my own. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I have to instruct the tutors like in which class they have to, like I have routine for, so they know their routine when they have to teach, in which class or what to do. So but kind of if any change is needed, then I have to take care of things.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of responsibilities, it sounds like. You're in charge of a lot of different things.
Yes, indeed, it
Yeah.
is indeed lots of responsibilities, but I
Yeah.
love it, kind of
Good.
it helped and it helps me to grow in my life.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's good work, you know. You're doing something really good for children, for the adolescents and helping them to improve, you know, as they become adults in the future. That will be very beneficial to them. So it's good work, you know. You're making an impact on kids'
Thank
lives.
you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
very
Yeah.
cool. That's
Yeah, kind
awesome.
of impact. And to be honest, I would be the one of the youngest tutors of India.
Oh,
So
really?
yes, so
Oh,
kind of so this is also kind of inspiration for students as well in my class, right?
mm-hmm.
So kind of
Yeah.
I'm very young tutor for them, especially like still we have a concept of like teachers means somebody who is old, kind of
Mm. Yeah, it can
uh,
be seen that way. Yeah.
yeah, but India is very young country right now. So right now youngsters are also taking part in all these activities, and they are helping to grow India very fast.
Yeah, that's great. It's nice to like there's so much growth in India and like you said younger people. I mean they are especially with technology, you know, people are so smart. These young kids and coming out of high school, entering college. I mean that's a huge like a a huge positive thing for India. You know, that's
Yeah, it
fantastic.
is. It is. Right now, if you look at all the CEOs of top companies, they are Indians, right? Yeah,
Ah,
one thing is that, they are not establishing their own company, but they are definitely
mhm.
CEOs of the most prestigious companies of this world. Like look at the
Wow.
CEO of, kind of YouTube, Google, all are Indians.
Ah, I
So
didn't know that. That's so
yeah,
cool. Very
all the
cool.
top companies CEOs are Indians. So Indians
Wow.
are kind of, doing a smart work right now.
Mhm.
Yes, and especially with the technology and being a young country, India has lots of potential right now.
Mhm. Yeah, absolutely. That's very cool. You know, I used to work for a company in my city that, so they did tutoring for, it was an after school tutoring program. And like 90% of the kids that came to the center, they were all, so they're Indian Americans. So they're originally like their moms and their dads, maybe grandma and grandpa were originally from India. And then they, you know, now they live in the United States and they had children here. So all of the Indian students were able to speak English quite well. But it was just kind of a lot of the parents, their English wasn't so great. And they, you know, spoke many different Indian languages. So it was a nice tutoring place for the kids to go to because the parents couldn't always help them with their homework, for example, you know, because English wasn't their first language. So it was really nice to work with really a whole different culture of kids. I mean, it really opened
Yeah.
my eyes. Yeah, it was